Welcome back to Last Stand Prep. Today, we're tackling a critical topic: home invasions. Understanding how to prevent, prepare for, and respond to a home invasion can significantly increase your family's safety. We need to equip you with the knowledge and skills to face this threat head on. Let's dive into practical steps you can take to secure your home and protect your loved ones. We're going to cover everything from strengthening your home security to planning effective escape routes. Remember, in a life or death situation, every second counts. Out in the wild, knowledge is as vital as a good fire starter. You wouldn't venture into the Amazon without understanding the jaguars and caimans, would you? Same goes for home invasions. Home invasions are unlawful entries into occupied residences with the intent to commit a crime. They're not like burglaries, which usually happen when no one's home. Home invasions are different. They're personal. These criminals are looking for a confrontation, and they're often armed and dangerous. Imagine this. It's the dead of night, and you hear a creak downstairs. You think it's just the house settling, but then you hear another noise, closer this time. Your heart starts pounding. This isn't a drill. This is a real-life threat, and you need to be prepared. They often target homes that seem unoccupied or vulnerable houses with overgrown bushes obscuring windows, doors with weak locks, or a lack of security systems. They look for easy targets, folks who haven't taken the time to secure their perimeter. The most crucial thing to remember is that home invaders thrive on the element of surprise. They want to catch you off guard, vulnerable, but we're going to flip the script to turn your home from an easy target into an impenetrable fortress. This isn't about living in fear, it's about being prepared. Just like in the wild, the more you know, the better equipped you are to survive. So let's get down to brass tacks. Alright, let's talk entry points. Think of your home like a medieval fortress. Those doors and windows, they're your castle gates and arrow slits. You wouldn't leave those unguarded, would you? First up, doors. We need to make them as impenetrable as a rhinoceros hide. A flimsy, hollow-core door is practically an invitation for trouble. Instead, opt for solid core doors, preferably metal or hardwood. Trust me, a good, sturdy door can be the difference between a close call and a catastrophe. Next, reinforce those door jambs. Think of them as the door's backbone. A weak jamb is like a broken spine. It won't stand a chance. Replace those flimsy strike plates with heavy-duty ones, secured with longer screws that bite deep into the door frame. Now let's talk hinges. If your hinges are on the outside, exposed like a sitting duck, we need to change that. Replace them with tamper-proof hinges. Remember, every little detail matters. And, of course, don't forget the locks. Those flimsy little things that come standard with most doors, they're like paper clips against a crowbar. Upgrade to deadbolt locks with a 1-inch throw bolt. And here's a pro tip. Install a deadbolt on any attached garage door as well. Now, onto the windows. Those shimmering portals of light can also be entry points for unwanted guests. First line of defense, reinforce those window frames. Just like with doors, solid construction is key. Consider installing window security film. It's like a transparent shield that makes breaking glass much harder. Think of it as adding an extra layer of skin to your fortress. We've secured the fortress walls, but now it's time to create a perimeter, a no man's land that screams, don't even think about it. First things first, lighting. Darkness is an intruder's best friend. Brighten up those dark corners with motion sensor lights. It's like having a watchful owl perched outside your home, ready to expose any unwanted visitors. Next, landscaping. Overgrown bushes and trees might look pretty, but they also provide excellent cover for someone sneaking around. Make sure to trim back those branches, everyone. Keep your sightlines clear, just like navigating through dense jungle undergrowth. And don't forget about fences. A sturdy fence acts as a physical and psychological barrier. It's a clear message that you're serious about your home's security. Think of it as your own personal moat, keeping unwanted guests at bay. Now let's talk about visibility. Keep your valuables out of sight from windows. Don't advertise what you've got. And here's a pro tip: install security cameras. They won't just deter potential intruders, but they'll also provide crucial evidence if something does happen. We've fortified our fortress, but now it's time to call in the big guns: technology. In this day and age, there's no excuse for not having a decent security system. It's like having a loyal guard dog, always on alert. First up, the alarm system. A good alarm system is your first line of defense against intruders. It's like a tripwire in the jungle, alerting you to danger the moment it's tripped. Choose a system that includes door and window sensors, motion detectors, and a loud siren. You want something that will scare off intruders and alert you and the authorities immediately. Next, consider a monitored security system. This means that a professional security company is keeping an eye on your home 24/7. It's like having a whole team of experts watching your back, ready to respond at a moment's notice. And don't forget about smart home technology. Smart locks, video doorbells, and remote-controlled lighting can all add an extra layer of security to your home. They allow you to monitor and control your home's security from anywhere in the world using just your smartphone. We've strengthened our defenses, but now it's crucial to prepare for the worst-case scenario: a home invasion. Just like we practice survival skills in the wild, we need to have a plan for when danger comes knocking. First and foremost, communication is key. Establish a family code word, something easy to remember but not easily guessed. This word will signal danger to everyone in the house without alarming an intruder. Next, map out escape routes. Identify at least 2 escape routes from every room in the house. Practice these routes with your family, even the little ones. Now designate a safe room. This is your stronghold, your last line of defense. Choose a room that's easily secured, preferably with a solid core door and a window you can escape from if necessary. Equip your safe room with essentials: a phone to call for help, a first aid kit, a flashlight, and maybe even a whistle or an air horn to signal for help. And here's a crucial tip: practice your escape plan regularly. Okay, this is it, the moment we've been preparing for. An intruder has breached our defenses. Our hearts are racing, adrenaline is pumping, but we need to stay calm. Remember, panic is our worst enemy. First things first. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Don't hesitate to call the police. It's always better to be safe than sorry. If you're certain there's an intruder in your home, don't confront them unless no other choice. Remember, we're not trying to be heroes here, but defend if we must. Our priority is survival, getting ourselves and our loved ones out safely. If possible, quietly gather your family and retreat to your designated safe room. Lock the door, stay quiet, and call the police immediately. Give them your address, a description of the intruder if possible, and any other relevant information. If you can't reach your safe room, find another way to escape. Remember those escape routes we practiced? Now's the time to use them. Get out of the house and get to a safe location. I've learned that preparation is everything. The more prepared you are, the better your chances of survival. The same goes for protecting your home and family. By taking proactive measures, you can significantly reduce the risk of a home invasion and ensure you're prepared to protect your family if the unthinkable happens. Remember, your safety is paramount. Don't wait until it's too late. Take action now. Secure your home, develop a plan, and be ready to act if danger comes knocking.